Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's man, Mainly Money. I'm back, y'all. Alright, man, I got a good game for y'all tonight. I got Yankees versus the A's on MLB The Show 2025. Should be a good one, so tune in, y'all, and let's check this out, y'all. Let's make this happen. Enjoy, y'all.
All right, first pitch coming up. Towing the slab in today's game, Gunnar Hoagland. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Aaron Judge at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
And he deals. And Judge spoils that one. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. Upstairs.
Ball. That's up.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Max Fried. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 up, 1 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Tyler Soderstrom in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Fried, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dominguez hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Brent Rooker now at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Clips the corner. That's strike one. That's towards center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that is that. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Hoagland back to work. Pitch misses.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's ball one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Soderstrom takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one upstairs. The 1-0. Left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jorbit Rivas.
And now the rookie second baseman, Jorbit Rivas. And look out.
Take your
that
base.
one
That
gets
hit
him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. Cabrera at second. Rivas over at first with one away. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Two on, one out. And there's a foul ball. Nice stop. There's one.
Got in.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
It's Aaron Judge now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Runners on first and third, two away here at the top of the second. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Judge waits. Check swing, called strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 3 and the A's nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Miguel Andujar. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
That's a ball. 2-0.
That one drifts
that
inside.
missed. That's the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy
3-1.
real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So man aboard, and now here is J.J. Bleday.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one is
That's
upstairs.
That's a ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Freed out of the stretch, fires.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those,
Ball.
if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive
3-1.
back to the dugout.
Line drive,
Foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Stepping in,
No,
Lawrence
ball.
Butler.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. And
That's
That
ball.
misses.
That's inside.
And a count 2-1. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Luis Urias stands in now and watches strike 1. Two outs. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And foul ball. On Duhar, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one off the mark.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2.
Really good
1 ball,
take,
2
especially
strikes.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that one almost got him. Three-two. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bellinger settles under this one. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Hit in the air left field. Brown. Makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And downstairs.
We got a full count.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Volpe swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Brown at the plate. Max Fried will go to work. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Up and in, and now 2-0. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one misses.
Ball four, runner,
so a
take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man at first. Johnny Pareda will hit next.
That missed.
A little bit
That's
low,
a ball.
and it's 1-0.
1-0.
A little bit
Ball,
low.
that's down.
There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swings and misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Brown gets his lead at first with nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again. Outside. And that's ball 3. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Base hit, center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. On the ground to short, could be 2. 1 at second. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Flied to left his first time. Outside low, ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Next offering is down low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two outs. That one ripped. And foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bellinger makes the grab. On to the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That one missed. Movement in the bullpen. Jeffrey Springs, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Roher, the right-hander, also getting loose. And it's even up.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there.
1-1.
4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Doubled his first time. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the second baseman, Jorbit Bebos.
Second baseman, Jorbit Bebos.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Almost
1-2.
got him. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Butler sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees 4 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker.
Designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
And the first
No,
pitch
that missed.
misses for ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball.
In the
That's the
dirt,
ball.
full count now.
Expect for that guy to
Count
come
is full.
right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is out of play. The A's down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Now an 0-2 from Free. Ball one there.
His understanding of the strike zone,
1-2.
very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the A's.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Jeffrey Springs.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brown on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting right fielder Aaron
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Wells stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one not close. 2-1. Just missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
too high,
Ball
and it's
four.
ball
Take your base.
4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Goldie at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
Wells off of first with 2 away. This to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Lawrence Butler. Freed back to work. A little bit high.
Ball.
And that's ball 1. Movement
One
in
ball,
the
no
Yankees
strike.
pen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Cruz also getting ready. Next offering is fouled back. That one fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. One down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Luis Arias. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. Walked his first time. Ball 1,
That's the
no
ball.
strikes. He swings and fouls one off. Lined into right. Dives, and he can't hang on. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the catcher.
Johnny Pareda up next for the A's. A single his first time. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. And that is that. The A's strand 1. They're down 4-0. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Bellinger up to hit. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Springs, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Outside low, 2-1. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. Bounce to Andujar. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. This to center field. Lede on the move. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the A's nothing.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So the lineup flips over. Jacob Wilson digs in now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First baseman Tyler Soderstrom.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And it's gone. A towering shot to center. Home run number 10 on the year. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Yankees up by 3. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. Dominguez sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Rylan Roher, on for his Major League debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the batter now, Jorbit Bebos. And that's in for a strike. Fouled off left side. That's outside. 1-2 to count. Activity in the bullpen. Hogan Harris appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his Major League debut. Ferguson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a ground ball. Urias tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Ben Rice, the next to hit.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
First offering, and it just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. One now. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. The run scores from third, and they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
That's up.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one misses, and that's ball 3. on the corner for a strike. And no one can get there. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Late swing, foul to the left. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just
That
outside.
missed. That's a ball.
And the count's even at 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Rice, the runner at third. Judge at first. 1 gone. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Rylan Roher is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Justin Sterner will take over here.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one is downstairs.
Down.
Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball out.
Next offering away upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 7 and the A's 1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz getting ready to go. Matzik, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, and that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 2-2. On a line out towards center. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Urias.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Luis Urias. He's been a great free agent sign.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
And that one fouled off. That's off the mark. And 1-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Leading off, Anthony Volpe. Sterner back to work. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Volpe aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fly ball to right center. Butler sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a foul, out of play. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out looking.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Jorbit Bibas stepping in now for the Yankees. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Fought off foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Oh, that plunked him.
You hit him.
And that's
You got
now
him.
twice he's been hitting this one.
Up next for the
So
Yankees,
first and
the
second with 2
designated
outs.
hitter,
And up next for New York, Ben Rice.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 on, 2 outs. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and they're on top 7-1. Bottom of the 8th at the plate. Seth Brown.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Good eye in
Nope,
that
ball.
spot. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Next pitch
Ball.
is outside.
Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oh, that got away from
He's
him.
hit.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, Johnny Pareda now at the plate, 1 for 2. Just off the
that's out.
outside edge, and that is ball 1. Brown gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another
That's a
ball.
ball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance
That's
feet,
an out.
there's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Up next for the
Nice soft
Yankees,
hands on the backhand
shortstop,
right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hogan Harris. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
number 36,
Here is Aaron Judge.
Hogan
He's a guy who does it
Harris.
all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And that's off
Nope,
the
that's
outside
outside.
edge,
Ball.
and it's 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still
Ball.
very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Ball, that's it.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. J.P. Sears appears to be getting loose. Vito getting cranked up as well. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That's hard hit on the line. Butler pulls that one down, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. Harris, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-1. And that one sliced foul. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Now batting,
And here
the
comes
center fielder,
Bellinger.
Cody
0 for 4
Bellinger.
with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. That's too low.
That's down.
And
That's
that's
a ball.
ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Judge, the lead runner at second. Bellinger at first, 2 out of the inning. Comes up empty.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot.
No
And I love
balls,
the way that he's
2
turned
strikes.
things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 2 left on. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 7 and the A's 1.
Now pitching.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Fernando Cruz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now that is designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Goldie. And they're down to their last out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Alrighty, y'all, that was game. I thought it'd be a better game than this, but hey, it is what it is. These the Yankees just whooped their ass, and it is what it is. But hey, anyways, appreciate it for stopping by, watching, supporting. If you haven't, appreciate, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all. And I'll be back soon enough for starting off with the playoff game. Alright, y'all.